Hi, welcome back to FoxNews.com, our Variety Hour, and it is my pleasure to introduce you, the viewers, to a very talented young woman, Raven-Symone. She's one of Hollywood's most talented young stars. You've seen her in a lot of stuff. You know her for her roles as Olivia Kendall on The Cosby Show, Galleria Garibaldi in The Cheetah Girls 2, as Raven Baxter in Emmy-nominated comedy series That's So Raven. And for her role as Raven, she garnered 3 NAACP Image Awards for Outstanding Performance in a Youth Children's Special. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I've really enjoyed watching you perform. You're incredibly talented. It's unbelievable. Just when I think you've hit your peak of the best performances, you come up with something else fabulous.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So tell us about the latest project that you're involved in.
Well, on July 18th on ABC Family at 8 o'clock, hopefully you will be watching a movie called Revenge of the Bridesmaids, where I play Abigail Scanlon, an author who comes back home with a wonderful actress named Joanna Garcia to find out that one of our childhood friends has stolen the man of another friend. So it is our duty to break up this wedding.
Now, how did you get involved in this project, Raven?
The producers, Von Zertnick, actually I had worked with before on another project called For One Night on Lifetime, and they brought this to my attention and said they would love for me to be a part of it, and I said I would love to work with you again. I read the script, and the character that I play is the epitome of amazing to me. I love her, and I just had to be a part of it.
Introduce us to your character. Tell us a little bit about her.
She is someone you definitely want to be friends with. She's the kind of girl that says things that you probably wouldn't say in public. Don't worry, she'll do that for you. And she's very smart, she is very witty, and she's fun.
So she speaks her mind. She says exactly what she's thinking. She's going to tell you how it is.
Yes, and you don't even know, you think she's being so sincere. And she's not. She's actually making fun of you right to your face. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, so what would you say is like the age range that who should be going and checking this out? Who should be watching it?
I think definitely 17 and up. But if you're 15, you can definitely watch it as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably that age range is pretty good. Someone would enjoy it. This is funny. Anything that you're involved with, I think it's a quality project that is appropriate for, teenagers and for adults to enjoy as well.
I try to always be a part of projects that the whole family can sit down and watch.
So in terms of, you get a lot of offers. You're very talented. People know you, grew up with you, essentially watch you on TV. When you get a lot of these projects that come into you, how do you decide to go through them and say, you know what, this is something I want to be a part of?
Well, I read the script, and if the character that I am asked to play is jumping out at me, or when I read it I'm like, oh, I read the script in 5 minutes, yes, for sure. If it takes me a while, if I have to question too many things that the person is doing, or if, because in my mind, every script that I read, I want to make sure that my grandchildren's grandchildren will be able to watch it in that age bracket that it's supposed to be appropriate. So I always go through all of those checklists, and I hear from my mom and my family and my managers and agents and see what everyone says. It's a big process to say yes for me. It takes like a good 3 weeks just to say yes to something.
Well, and you know what's interesting about you? I said you are, I don't even know if Triple Threat covers it, because you wear many hats, right? I mean, you have an incredible, prolific singing career as well.
Thank you very much. I'm working on my 5th album right now independently, so hopefully I'll be going on tour with that next year.
If you had to pick, what would you say is your biggest passion in life in terms of your performance art?
My biggest passion in life is to make people have a wonderful day.
Well, that's a pretty nice thing.
Whether it's through singing, acting, I want to make sure that when they walk away from watching me, they've either learned something about themselves, they've laughed, or I've helped them fix a problem in their life. That's why I'm in the industry.
Okay, and lastly, I just want to touch on the fact that you've also worked as a producer. Tell us about that.
Yes, I was a producer on the last season of That's So Raven. I also produced College Road Trip with myself and Martin Lawrence. And I also produced a series called Raven-Symone Presents that you can check out on the YouTube network. And so hopefully, in many years to come, I'll be able to be a producer on lots of projects to make other people's dreams come true.
Well, we look forward to it, and you've definitely been an inspiration and a role model to so many young women. So keep on being creative and putting out great projects, and we'll take a look at your latest one, Revenge of the Bridesmaids. That'll be great on ABC Family. Thank you so much, Raven-Symoné, for joining us today.
Thank you.